What's going on, gamers? So don't worry, AG is coming on the camera, you know. Need that light on here. We're gonna have to put some people in their place because this is starting to get annoying. And I've been doing this consistently. See, this is what happens when I get into a category. I'll expose all the stuff that people don't see. I'll show people things that they don't know about. Are we ready? Because the funny thing about this is that this guy thinks that Sony is copying Xbox again. What do you think is next? Maybe the day and date and a wee bit of pony games on Xbox. Talking about cloud services and all this, and having this on your device. Let me help you out. PlayStation, as we saw, had cross-buy with their handheld back then, right? Xbox copied Sony when it came to sharing their games, right? Remember that? They copied them on the PlayStation Now. Are you ready for this? Remote Play for PC was back on PlayStation for 2016. PlayStation Remote Play for PC has been available. Sony has had PC integration all the way back in 2016. What do you bots have to say about this? I bet you look dumb now, don't you? PlayStation Remote Play for PC has been available since April 6, 2016. When it was released for Windows PC and Mac with System Software Update 3.5. This feature allowed users to stream and play games from the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 console on a computer. This video explains how to set up, I've used it before, PlayStation Remote Play on your PC with PS5. For PS4, Remote Play was made available on Windows PC and Mac OS on April 6, 2016. For PlayStation 5, this feature is also available for PlayStation 5, which can be controlled remotely from a PC or Mac. Because I had some people tell me in the last video, oh, it's only available on the portal. What do you mean? It's been here. Sony's been ahead of the ballpark. Like I said, Microsoft's copying them. Just they copied their model and made it and called it Game Pass. Just like they redesigned and made Premium and Essential and copied them on that. What's going on? It's like Sony did a PS5 Pro and then they came out with a Series Xbox One X. All they do is copy. What are you talking about? They're not creative. They have no soul. There's no soul over there. Company's retarded. Let's keep going, though. Let's go back to this delusional comment section. Xbox. So hold on. So now you know you're put in your place. There won't be an Xbox to put the games on. PlayStation 6 will be an Xbox. You didn't get the memo? Play anywhere means play anywhere. Cope Pony. You know, I would like if you would post something that actually required an IQ of more than 70. Because you're brain dead. So you're the one hoping that something else could be an Xbox because it's successful and your brain died. They stomped it into the ground. Gears of War curve stomped it into the ground because it's stomped so bad and they felt so miserably and got their ass whooped so bad. You want to now mass project from an inferiority complexity issue onto other platforms, be rude and assault them, and then try to call them ponies. No, you are a moron is what you are, and you're being put in your place. Because you come on to people's page being rude. So once again, you kind of get the mirror back. Someone is coping. Oh yeah, you know, let me help you out. Yote numbers leaked. Ha ha ha. Where? Recently, it just showed that it was number 2. Oh, he didn't know about this, by the way. Only under Battlefield. So I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about, dude. Because it sold more than Helldivers did on Xbox easily, millions more. You didn't even get any numbers for that. Yeah, because yeah, we know Microsoft's not going to give numbers because they're failing. Really now, Give Me Avowed, South of Midnight, Tony Hawk, Doom. Like I said, all flops. Outer Worlds 2, flop. I love Ninja Gaiden 4 and I'm playing it right now, but I'm annoyed that Itagaki didn't get the millions and the legacy that he deserves so that it can succeed more. Just stop working with this garbage company because they can't get anything to be successful. Anything they put that label on, nobody wants. They take everything they monopolize for. And they can't even show any positive results. Even with the Activision numbers, it's that abysmal. Yeah, that's right. So once again, where is Sony copying Microsoft? Let's go ahead and get things straight here. Who's coming in with a handheld after Nintendo and them have been doing it for a while? Yeah, you're following their success. They're not doing anything innovative because they don't have a soul. So let's continue here. Was that supposed to be a burn? It was already stated that it sold 1.62 million in its first week, plus it topped the charts all last week, so it's at 3 point something million. The game is already profitable with a 60 million budget, right? And they're not going to tank their market by putting games day and date. You have to wait to get them later, so they're not losing 300 million after spending like 70 billion on Activision. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing about that company that's intelligent. What about Outer Worlds 2 and Keeper? Yeah, what that game sold like what, 100,000 copies? They're flopping massively. There is no explosion. There's no demand. Nobody buys games that are published by Xbox. Maybe like Forza or something like that. But everything else is like, it's flopping massively. He's just an Xbox coping. That's all they do. They consistently cope. Guys, they cope so bad, it's not even funny. He's like, what's Keeper? Outer Worlds is woke slop too. I am not a console cuck little pony. But you came in here saying dumb stuff. You don't even know what's you mean Kepler? Double Fine? I like Double Fine. Those are people that made Psychonauts, by the way. I love Psychonauts too. I beat that game. He says, yeah, no one cares for Xbox games. Xbox is going downhill. PlayStation and Nintendo is better. 100%. And I can get all Xbox games on a PS5 Pro and I can get them on a PC on higher settings. Irrelevant. Have no identity. No more Xbox consoles. They can't compete with PlayStation and Nintendo. That's why they're putting Xbox games on other platforms. Third-party publishing. Here comes this guy right here. Consoles are a dying market. No, your brand is dead. Stop trying to make it seem like PlayStation is failing and Nintendo's failing when they're doing better than ever because your console is dying. Do not come and mass project onto winning platforms, loser. It is your loser mentality trying to project onto winning platforms that have succeeded. You messed up. They destroyed themselves and shot themselves in the face multiple times as Sony stomped them and moved them out of the industry. Now they're going to beg Steam. Don't say consoles are a dying market because your brand is failing. I'm getting tired of this garbage. Get out of here with that loser mentality. Like I said, loser mentality trying to project onto the winning side. Outdated tech bundled into plastic boxes, trying to say that to downplay again when they're successful. Once again, all this is just trying to downplay because you have a losing mentality and you are grifting for Microsoft. For tech illiterate dads, no. Then again, you're trying to downplay. Either people are enjoying video games or not. Stop trying to downplay over 200 or 300 million people that are in the console industry. Like I said, all you're showing me is that you are a loser trying to project negativity like nothing positive is over there and it's just consoles are dying and it's just a plastic box. Like, shut up, dude, you're a loser. Console gaming will be replaced by cloud gaming. Not going to be happening anytime. It's still healthy because your brand is dying and you want to push Microsoft's nonsense onto other platforms. Yeah, get out of here. Gamers and kids only care about PC and mobile. You are a moron. Nintendo has the biggest base. Shut up, loser. The handheld is not even an Xbox. It's a PC with Windows 11. 100%. It's not an Xbox. It's an Asus product with an Xbox logo on it. The themed collaboration. Kids love the Nintendo Switch. Rest in peace, Xbox. You know what I find funny about people like that? By the way, remember and enjoy this because you've been wrong the whole time. Let's just give you a reminder again. Remember, 2016. PlayStation 9 years ago. Sony's been ahead of the ballpark. Same thing with PlayStation now. All streaming and cloud, it's all been there. On other devices. Yeah. Bet you're looking dumb, aren't you? Bet you're looking dumb, aren't you? Man, let's just take a moment of silence and remember this, right? Let's go back to this guy again. What he said about Nintendo. Nintendo Switch, demographic. I heard people say stuff like this. Why is it Nintendo's demographic is 25 to 34, but I hear people talk about kiddie games? They say dumb stuff. I mean, I was on Porter Rock's live, by the way, not Porter Rock, by the way, and I just, hearing J-Dub talking, I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, cool, I understand you like PlayStation, but you don't know what mature is. You see what I'm saying? And I say this stuff, kitty, no, dude. It's called Spirit and Animation and for everyone. You see what I mean? I hear people say stupid stuff like this. It's like, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is an adult game. Ain't no kid playing that. You see what I mean? Everybody plays Pokemon. It's called having fun. So people go to a theme park and have fun. You see what I mean? PlayStation is not a more mature platform than Nintendo. No, that is subjective. When definitely, when you look at themselves, you see the whole world plays their games. And the whole world loves their games the most. And they have the highest Metacritics by adults that are reviewing those games. Just to help people out. More kids are on PlayStation playing stuff like Roblox and stuff like that. And Minecraft. These people need to get their facts straight because they don't know what they're talking about. I see people say dumb stuff. It is an adult-focused platform. But people who grew up playing it, and they have young adults. But let me help you out even more here. Nintendo Switch, monthly users, 129 million. You say these platforms are not what? 129 million? 120 annual million. Remember, this was before the Switch 2 came out. This is LBI. What you think is going to happen when the Switch 2 hits 100 million? You say he'll have Switch 1 over there with the Switch Lite. They're going to have a 200 and something going again like they did with the Wii and the DS. Far from being dead. Still breaking records, selling more than any console in history. How's that dead when you're beating all the other consoles? And it's more expensive than the previous consoles. There's a demand for that. It's called exclusive identity and having the best developers in the world. So, this right here, consoles are a dying market, is garbage. GTA 6 is choosing consoles, isn't it? Not choosing PC. More copium. No, Xbox is dying, and kids like to play on a Nintendo Switch. And adults mostly. Because can no kids buy no games. Like I said, they want to play that Roblox and all that stuff. I mean, you gotta get your facts straight. Like I said, these guys don't know what you're talking about. Cross-buy has been a thing for PlayStation. Look at PS3 and the Vita. Correct, brother. Yes, but this time it'll be off-platform. Sony owned both PS3 and Vita, so they could do that easily, no problem. But Sony doesn't own PC. That's why this time it's more significant. Yeah, but your biggest platform is Steam, and that barely has 26 million people. And that's because they can sit there idly and just have a thing and they have it to the side. Whereas if you're on a dashboard, it's specifically for gaming. You got a Nintendo, there's no Spotify, there's no YouTube, there's no Netflix. It's straight gaming device. I could be sitting here idle with GOG up. I could be sitting here idle with Epic Games up. I could be sitting here idle with Steam up and just be sitting there and they're counting it as people online. It's like 26 million. You make up all these other superficial numbers. I'm like, but what are you doing after that? Because your top games are always old games for years. Because you don't make any games. I'm on it right now. You know what I mean? I play Steam. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. I have no problem with it. But when I go and type this type of stuff up, I'm like, okay, let's do this again. Because once again, let's pull up some facts here. Steam, CCU, right? Let's go to it. This is what I like about Steam. They're not hiding their numbers. I love this. So right now they're peaking. This is pretty damn healthy. 36 million. This is good. You don't see me hating over here. But and this is peak hour, by the way. And during like nighttime, it gets to like 26 million or whatever. If that's what you have, and I want you to help me out, you have 36 million here, right? But your most played game, Counter-Strike, is peaking right now. It's 1.4 million. Let's keep going down. That's 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. We're gonna take a while to get to 5 million. After this, how you even getting to 10 million? People actually playing. How many people are really playing? 10 million or less. How many people you think are playing on Nintendo right now worldwide? Who's a bigger platform? How many people are playing on PlayStation? I'm just gonna set this straight because I'm tired of this fake stuff. Oh, 1 billion. Shut up. You're fake. Ain't no 1 billion. Your biggest platform is right here. So that means everything after that is lesser by a mile. Steam is the biggest platform on PC, then you got GOG. That's it. All of that stuff is also on consoles. Like Epic and all that. People play Fortnite on PlayStation and blow up on there the most. And PC then. How are you going to even get to 10 million with these numbers? Playing. See this grift? Nintendo's way bigger than Steam. Shut your damn mouth. I'm tired of your garbage. I said you're full of it. You people are fake. And all you do is grift against Nintendo and PlayStation consistently because you can't handle that their platforms are bigger. It's not dying. It's bigger than Steam easily. I love Steam too, but that's why I like that they're showing their stats and their numbers. This showed you Nintendo had 129 million. Playing. Not at all time, not concurrent. But I guarantee you, if you saw Nintendo active numbers, definitely as a Switch 2 hits 100 million over time, but people still playing on a Switch 1. Don't play games with me, man. And they got stuff running on mobile too. Y'all are full of it. Just stop. It's like the 500 monthly active users for Game Pass when all you're doing is adding up idle fake AI accounts on mobile and you're grabbing stuff on PC and other devices and trying to say that it's all fake. It's a dead platform. Nobody buys anything. Nobody's active on there like that. So once again, we're shutting all this down. It's truth time. So why can't Xbox be Windows-based? The PS3 could run on Linux, so it wasn't a PlayStation. Xbox is cooked regardless. PlayStation and Nintendo won easily, and their platforms are way bigger than Steam. Stop with your nonsense. But Steam is still a healthy platform. There's nothing wrong with it, but it gives nothing. It gives no video games. You just sit over there pirate and begging for Nintendo and PlayStation games. But yet they're giving to the gaming community. Definitely Nintendo. They've been doing it for a long time. So I'm still sitting here trying to figure out how could you even compare to them? You ain't got no hardware to sell either. They're running multiple markets and dropping games consistently, and you can't even make one goddamn video game for people. You're sitting here trying to brag. You just have a whole bunch of other people's games. Like I said, it's loser mentality. It really is. It's time to wake up. Yeah, PlayStation is better. PlayStation and Nintendo are the best 100%. And Steam after that, because you don't give like they give. But you have awesome aspects. I love Steam, and it's customizable. I can put mods on there. I can play all controllers. I'm not beating it down. I'm speaking facts, saying that PlayStation and Nintendo are better platforms because not only are platforms bigger, but they raise up the gaming industry the most, and they give the most games. Definitely Nintendo by a mile. So I would like to see somebody try to see how you're going to beat these stats. It's just proof in the pudding. This is speaking facts over here. And remember, 2016, PlayStation Remote Play. Like, comment, and subscribe. AGM once again. Like I said, I'm smarter than you. Goodbye.